send shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight.
Yeah, it's time to do this. So as you may know, if you've been following me for a while, I've been getting hassled by internet stalkers and trolls, you know, comments and fake accounts, you name it. This all started because I came to the defense of Pacific Ocean Asia, who was under attack from these people. So I took up for him, and now they started to turn their attention to me, and even some of my own subscribers who came to my defense. Yeah, it started with the comments, you know, dislikes. They disliked my videos en masse. Multiple fake accounts are being used. You know, the most dislikes, I believe there's a total around maybe 9 to 10 or so fake accounts at work. Well, for my channel anyways. I know Pacific gets way more. He gets, you know, twice as many, but at least half of those, I believe, probably come from 1 or 2 people. And I have a good idea who these people are. Like I said, it started with comments, harassing comments, you know, insults, you name it, just typical troll trash, throwaway, mediocre, garbage comments. And then they started downloading my videos and reversing them and doing stupid stuff in my videos. Pretty cheap, more lame tactics of intimidation. But they've been stepping up their game a little bit. I put a link to my Tumblr in one of my videos, and that day I started receiving anonymous messages about gay sex and stuff like that. My pictures were reblogged to gay sex blogs. And now there's a fake account, which is my YouTube name with 2 N's at the end instead of 1 for Sane Man. Sending me messages, and I looked at it, and it's just stills from my videos with fake, you know, penises drawn in them, and stupid shit like that. But that's not, you know, even that's traffic, man, I tell you. Like I was saying, even that's pretty mediocre and cheap to me, but they've even stepped up their game a little bit more than that. See, maybe like a week or so ago, a week and a half, let's say a week, I woke up to look at my phone. I had received a couple of restricted phone calls around 7:30 a.m. Of course, I didn't wake up because my phone's always on silent, just always. I'm not much of a phone guy. I'd rather text or whatever. I saw that, I'm like, maybe they've got my number now. Maybe they're trying to harass me. But that was that. I didn't hear anything from them for a while. And then yesterday, as I'm at work, because I am employed, unlike these people, I started receiving several restricted calls, unavailable calls. So I decided to answer one. I went to a private area, and I answered one, and I said, hello. And the voice answered back, a very low, deep, you know, like typical 1980s stalker call voice. You asked me my name. I said, that depends who's asking. And they said, it's time to die. And I laughed. Then I hung up. And yeah, so they managed to find my phone number. You know what, that's pretty interesting. How did you get my number? Where'd you get it from? I guess these stalker trolls have their own methods. They can hack or whatever. But you know, I'm taking care of this. You know, it will be taken care of. I'm taking appropriate actions, legal actions, I might add, safe actions. I'm not gonna find out where they live and go show up at their house and blow their head off or strangle them or nothing like that. That's not me. I'm taking the legal route, the right route to deal with these issues, to deal with this nuisance. But it is pretty interesting how you could get somebody's number like that. You could get their address, their number, all that information. I wonder how, because I don't know. I can figure it out though. If you can do it, I can do it. If any of my followers or subscribers, you're seeing this, just do me a favor. Because I came to Defense Pacific. I need you guys to come to my defense. Give me a helping hand here. Just take a look around my Google Plus and YouTube and my sites. If you see any personal information that I may have missed that's available, just let me know. Because I know these websites, they all want numbers, and there's loopholes and cracks and all these things. And you can find out people's personal information if you really, really wanted to, and if it's, if they didn't take the right measures. So if you could just do that for me, I'd really appreciate that. Now here's the thing though. The voice that spoke to me over the phone sounded a lot like Mr. Villachrist, who's been a long time harasser of Pacific Ocean Asia, and his son. And I go to check Villachrist's Facebook page because it is public. He is what they would call Facebook famous, which just means is just a glorified loser in this day and age. And he blocked me. Now, a few days ago, I exchanged some words with Mr. Villachrist, or I'll say his actual name, or what he apparently is his real name, Tyler He Guy, or Head Guy. That's what the real name he has listed on there. Also, just throwing this out there, in the banned user YouTube account, in the description it says Tyler was here. But yeah, I had exchanged some words with him. Basically told him he sucked, and he says he called Pacific Ocean Asia a sun-raping piece of shit, and he's gonna pay for what he's done. He's gonna get revenge and send him to jail, this and that, all kinds of crap like that. Now my real name is available on Facebook. My Facebook profile is my actual name, so he could have found my name there, or maybe found my number there, or I don't know, because those other restricted calls I got in the morning were from before I had this confrontation on Facebook with him. So I don't know. And one of my doctors has a habit of calling me restricted, so that's another thing that caused some ripples and a little bit of confusion. But yeah, it sounded like Villachrist. His voice, he's got a deep voice like me, but that sounded like him. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, and there's the whole thing with the Mr. Kevin Rodriguez. Apparently there's the troll Frank Horgan, Kratos Legatus Lanius, who was harassing everybody, more specifically Pacific Ocean Asia, doing a dox on Encyclopedia Dramatica. I found him too on Facebook. His page is available. I will be linking his Facebook in this video in the description. I will be linking Villachrist, his profile. I will be linking banned user, the YouTube channel. I will be linking Frank Horgan /Legatus / all those cheap ass fake lame video game characters. I will be linking the fake Tumblr account that has been harassing me. I'll be providing links to all these. Now, as far as Kevin goes, I'm not so sure that it's actually him. Yeah, I took Pacific's word for it, because he took his anonymous hacker friend's word for it. But how do we know this is actually the guy? I don't know. So I'm reconsidering my attacks, or my stance against Mr. Kevin Rodriguez. It does state that he did go to a technical school, information technology, so he probably has adept computer skills. So if maybe he is involved, maybe perhaps him and he's a friend of Tyler, which I didn't see them in each other's friend lists or following on Facebook as far as I looked. I may have missed that if it's possible, but I didn't see that. But now, disclaimer: I'm not endorsing you guys to attack these guys. I'm just putting this information out there to make you guys aware of what they're actually doing, or what he's actually doing. He or they, whoever they are. And I'm not going to go into all the details about what I'm doing to follow up on this. But just let you know that this isn't going to continue forever, guys. Mr. Trolls. Yeah, you want to call my phone and make death threats. I think you've crossed the line here. Actually, you crossed it. You crossed it just by existing and being who you are. But now you're further past the line of that. It's only a matter of time, though. Cyberbullying and the stalking that goes on at me and other people online. You know, it's not endorsed by law enforcement, government, and stuff, but it is. It's allowed to proliferate and happen. And I'm gonna do everything I can, everything humanly possible within my grasp to make sure that these people are found, exposed, brought to justice. Now, heed me if you're listening to this, Mr. Stalker. If it's one or two of you, I don't care if it's a dozen of you. You know, the clock's ticking. It's only a matter of time, like I said. So please, if you feel up to it, you can continue with these futile attacks in your attempts to run me off the internet or intimidate me into silence or whatever. But that's not going to work. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Be wary, be careful. All my subscribers, if you're watching this, all my friends. Because I know some of the trolls are subscribed to me. That's how they know my videos are being uploaded. Because they're subscribed and they get notifications. Same thing with Pacific. Because it's lonely down there and they want some company. And the elk runs from the lion. It is not cowardice. It is love of life. So if you need to be silent and deactivate your accounts or whatever, it's not cowardice. This is war. This is a battle we're in now. And I went to war with these guys. And I intend on winning. So with that being said, check out the links. I'll put them up as soon as I can. You know, remember, I'm not asking you to harass, to intimidate, or do anything to these people. I don't condone that. I'm just sharing this information to make everybody aware of what's happening to me, what's happening at large, because this is a microcosm of what's really going on in the world with bullies and harassment and criminals and you name it. These people that do this kind of sick, lowly, vile shit. And I, for one, will not back down. I will not stay quiet. I'm going to continue to do what I love to do. Be myself. Gotta be myself. No matter what. And I gotta say what's in my heart. That's what I stand for. So I hope you lend me a helping hand if you can. Check out the links. Continue to be a part of this journey of life. Stay on my channel and stick around and comment, interact, and stay safe. And peace to you all.